Hey guys, Justa guy here with another episode of Septech, and today we are going to try and build the iron farm I was going to do in the other episode. We have beds now, thanks to all those wool, which I actually traded for from my loom villager for like 1 emerald each, but I was using 18 wool per trade or whatever to get the emeralds easily. So we need a bunch of glass, any non-spawning block that they can't suffocate in would probably be okay, but I just like to use glass. We're gonna use cobblestone as a placeholder. We need at least 3 beds to start with, and 3 workstations. I just think composters are easier, and that should be pretty much it. We do need some water and some soul sand. We are going to need slabs, so let's make some more. But yeah, so this should be pretty simple. The hardest part's going to be getting the villagers up here, obviously. My rail network does make getting the villagers to spawn easier, but I still have to get them up here because I don't have enough track to potentially get the rail line to go way up here. So, what we want is this spot here. That was a bad thing to do, really. Let's build it 1 over, so don't cause trouble. Let's get our soul sand. It's the starting block, more or less. So we want the soul sand, and I do have bamboo. I got it luckily out of a. Oh, that's a bad plot. Do I have more soul sand, or I take just 1? Okay, yeah. Well, let's just say the soul sand's there. And we'll do that. And this will be the spot above the soul sand. And it's going to have... we have to do glass so nothing spawns here. And we can see into it and be all cool. Alright. It's not going to work without the soul sand, actually. Or it's going to be more difficult than it has to be. Alright. So this is where the zombie is going to go. Anyways, as I was saying, I got bamboo out of a shipwreck that I explored. But unfortunately, I can't make good use of it yet to get scaffolding to make this easier because I don't have enough string. Each scaffolding takes a couple string. So we got the little bubbly motion there. Get rid of this. That might have caused some trouble down there, but we're not going to worry about that. That's future me's problem. Alright, and then above this, we need... can't remember how many blocks it is. I think it's this. We need to put a top slab here. Right? I think. I'm very assertively not sure. We'll see when we get a zombie in there if his head's bobbing right. And let's see if I can get around this without dying. Probably should turn the toggle sneak on. Okay. We're going to do all sides right now. I may not build villagers on all sides because this is spawn. I don't want to lag it too much. But this should be good. Can't remember. Okay, those are bottom slabs, so those are good. This just needs 1 of these, so nothing spawns up here. Golems, anyways. Alright. And then this should be good. We can get around this. Get rid of this little demo. Alright. Now, I need to build a little platform around just to work. Super unsafe, but we'll work with it. Worst happens, I die, and spawns right there, so. Even if my bed's invalid, I have no trouble. Okay, so. Next step is to come out 4 blocks from that thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Have 4 empty blocks from the soul sand. 2, 3, 4 on the soul sand's level. And then start with your beds. So we want 2 with the center bed lined up with the soul sand. And you gotta put blocks down to place the beds. But once they're down, you want to get rid of the blocks so nothing spawns on it. And you want the foot of the bed facing the zombie. It just worked that way for me. If I had it the other way around, they tend to get their line of sight blocked by the trapdoors we're going to use. And this is kind of difficult in survival, but there we go. Before I kill myself, I am going to put this block here for now. Alright, so they sleep here. We want to put the trapdoors I didn't bring, but that's for now. We want a glass block right here in the center one. I can get it. Huh. I guess you can't place a block off a bed. I did not know that. No, you can't. Wow. That's something. You learn something new every day. So, how am I going to get this? I'm going to have to take this around. Or maybe I should have done this before I destroyed all those blocks, but whatever. So, we want a glass block right here. That's where the villagers are going to stand. Get rid of this. Or maybe not. Actually, what will make it easier is put a block there. Because we need to put the workstations on all 3 sides. Away from the zombie. Because they have to be at the workers level more or less now. Or they have to be able to like stand on it. And see, you can't just put them under the bed anymore. So this is where they stand. The zombie bobs up there and they stand here. Now to prevent them from getting on top of the beds, and sometimes they push each other off, we're going to use trapdoors. I mean, you could probably use something else, but I like trapdoors. Unfortunately, I left mine down there. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it's not perfect, but I put some safety water puddles down there, because, yeah, I fall a lot when I'm building. So we got our trapdoors. What I like to do, I usually prefer oak because they look better, but whatever. You want to put it down, not there, but there. So you just, easiest way to do it is you just do it twice. Or you can right click off of them. Oops. Wait. Wrong spot. My bad. Yeah, you want it here. There we go. And the good thing about trapdoors is if you need to get out, you can just do that. Now this will prevent them from jumping on the beds. You could have possibly just done the middle one. I don't know if they can move diagonally, but I didn't want to risk them jumping up there. And being no blocks under there, they should automatically not try to jump on there. But this is more or less done. This is all you need. You just do something like this. And then I guess you could do something up here. I'm going to leave it open just for now because I still have to get the villagers in there. And then we want 1, 2, oops, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll just do this. 6, 7. There we go. And then do some bottom slabs because lightning bolts. You don't want your villagers to get struck by lightning, so you need a roof. It's a couple blocks higher. I can't remember the exact distance lightning bolts travel. I think it's like 4 or 5 blocks. Like, even if there's a roof directly above the head, they'll still get struck. So I just do a big one for convenience sake. And make it big enough to cover anything that can be struck near them. I think it might even set beds on fire, so yeah, that's a good reason to make it a little bigger. And this should be good. Good way to check, if make sure you did bottom slabs and not top slabs, is to try to put some torches down, which I don't have any actually. There we go. Let's just, yeah. There we go. You can put it down, you did it wrong. So yeah, that's the right layer. I know I have trouble remembering if it's a top slab or a bottom slab sometimes. Oops, that's dangerous. If you want light, because you're worried about your guys getting killed, you can probably replace some of these blocks with jack-o'-lanterns or sea lanterns or whatever you have. I think sea lanterns are the better choice because they don't have, they're not a solid block. Nothing can spawn on them. But if it's like just underneath something like a glass block, you probably could get by with jack-o'-lantern. Technically speaking, nothing can spawn on that glass anyway, so it's not an issue. But yeah, get rid of all these so that when I get the villagers up here, they can't jump to those on accident. And let's put that here for now. We don't want a creeper spawning up here. So this one should be done. I do remember putting trapdoors here. I am not entirely sure if I made this tall enough. I can't remember if it's this tall or one higher. Because he's got to bob his head up and down, and it looks kind of low. I'm not sure if he has enough upward place to go, but let's try to get a zombie in there. Now, the easiest way to do this would probably to just make an area up here where they can spawn and then lure one in there. So I'm probably going to try to do that. Be right back, guys. Alright, guys, this was a super bad idea. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because I'm on a multiplayer server, even though there's nobody on. But I've been going at this for like 3 hours or so. Going AFK for like 10-15 minutes, coming back, seeing if there's anything over here. I've had maybe 3 zombies, a bunch of skeletons, a couple creepers that caused bombs and blew everything up. That's why I put these here, so they couldn't chase me. But I have not gotten a zombie that can hold a block. And the only name tag I have is I can't use because I don't have enough iron for an anvil. So yeah, I was hoping for a zombie with a block. I did not think it'd be so hard. 3 hours and I can't get barely anything to spawn, and what they do spawn is mostly skeletons. I think it'd be easier if I had just done the villagers first, because then the villagers would cause zombies to spawn more often. They have that whole zombie swarm mechanic at midnight or whatever. But yeah, I just can't believe how much trouble I'm having getting zombies to spawn. I even built a dark room so they could spawn during the day. And I lowered my render settings, but I don't know if it does anything in terms of monster spawns on a multiplayer server, even if there's nobody else on. But yeah, I can't believe I spent like 3.5 hours trying to get a zombie to spawn. And my luck, I'd probably kill it trying to get in the right spot. But yeah, we're going to go move on to the villagers, but I'm going to rage quit for an hour or two, take a break, and then we'll come back. Sorry about that. Alright guys, we're back at my base. I built this little going to be aqueduct thing. It drops down into the minecart. Hopefully they get caught automatically and it doesn't cause too much trouble. Might be fall damage. I probably should do a water drop, but oh well. Unfortunately, all the guys that I caught were the guys I didn't really want. They were my traders. But they jumped into the water spout before I blocked it off, and some of these guys have negative effects from me accidentally punching one once. So, oh well. I'm just going to test the system on them, and if they die, I don't really care. I still got my breeders downstairs, plus all the farmers. So let's try this. Oops. If I can get You don't want... There we go. We probably need another water bucket. Yeah. But, let me see if I can get this to work. Alright. So I, put blocks down so I could drop this down a layer. Probably still have to do one more. Because, if I counted right, it's only going to get to about 7. Oops. I missed a side there. There we go. Aw, man, I fell. This is the problem with not having scaffolding or decent amount of ladders. Sure why they're not getting around that corner. There we go. And they do take some fall damage. But I'm not too worried about it. So this is a toolsmith. Unfortunately, I don't really want a toolsmith. And this is my trader dude, who had actually pretty good armor. So we are going to give these guys an accident. We had this to push them in there. But let's just give this guy a ride. I think that the guy is keeping him out of the way. Or did I break the rail? No, it's on the rail. It's only a half slab, it shouldn't... Okay, they're just everywhere, but whatever. That should go and catch the guy, shouldn't it? That is so odd. Oh, now it goes. I guess it won't start if there's an entity in the way. I never noticed that before. So, the only one we really want is the untrained novice. These guys can do whatever they really want to do, I don't care. So if we can get him in there, that would be great. The nitwit. Or I could just breed up more. Because I don't think I'm going to get that guy in there anytime soon. So we are going to close this back up. And I guess we'll just put them in from the outside. Let me give these guys downstairs some food and breed up some more. I don't know how fast it's going to be because they only breed at certain times of the day, I think. But yeah, this is the funny thing. Why not? We'll use carrots. I just traded all my beets away for emeralds. But yeah, this turned into be a decent little elevator with just that trap door there. The babies walk in there for some reason, but the adults never do. Because, I mean, they're too tall, but the babies always walk in there for some reason. Okay, so you got some carrots. You should share and be happy, but yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get some more test subjects. Alright guys, so this is what happens. When he got out of bed, he actually got put there. And he doesn't drown because soul sand provides air, I guess. And then when his head grows big enough to be above, they go through it. But I'm just going to help it along by opening this. Oh, he's underneath the little... No. There we go. I can't get back out that way. Gotta go up. And I did not realize this wasn't solid water. I'm going to drown. That is so funny. Alright guys, I've already sent one off and I got this other guy here He came in. I moved it over one, dropped him down here, put a cobweb so they wouldn't take fall damage. And then I can just push this piston into a cart because it seemed like falling onto the minecart didn't work. And I rounded up most of my loose villagers, but I'm not too worried about them. But I do need another minecart. I'm probably going to waste some of my excess iron to make one. I already have like 2 or 3 minecarts, but it's never enough. Alright. Let's sleep so the guys don't get killed. Oh, I hate this. Oh well, we'll send him on his way and then sleep. Crazy thing is, I've gotten the system to work a little better. At first it was a little crappy. If I was really fancy to have a dispenser. Okay. You can get in the cart. Damn it. Not sure why he jumped up. Okay, he's not in it. He got out somehow without being in it. This is very odd. There we go. He must have been like half falling when I tried to push him in there. So that's 2 I've sent on their way. And that also was the first guy to get through my tunnel so he doesn't suffocate in the water or anything. I did put an air like sign break about halfway up. Since the bubble spout got blocked by the trap door, unfortunately. But yeah guys, I'm gonna do one more and then we'll look at see what happened at the spawn. Hopefully they didn't all die on the way there somehow. Hey guys, I just started recording. Caught this guy sort of flowing down. Let's make sure how this works. I was really lucky I wasn't paying too much attention either. I just my AFK chair so I don't get shot down by skeletons or something. Because I had to wait for the guy to grow up. My little breeding chamber doesn't push him up until he grows up, which is good and bad. And the cobweb makes it go kind of slow, but he doesn't take fall damage. A water thing would be better, but then I'd have to worry about water running into my rails and hassles. I'm going to make sure he's all the way on the ground before pushing the button this time. Okay. And he's in the cart first. Oh, wow. He walked straight through that cart. That is retarded. Sorry, my 90s speech. Not politically correct anymore. Unfortunately. Now I gotta chase this guy down. Well, guys, unfortunately, the last guy, it looked like he was going awesome, and then I don't know what's wrong with this piston push into the minecart thing. It used to work so well. But yeah, guys, I'll get this guy in there, hopefully, and be right back. Okay, guys, I got him back in there. I just want to show this. I had to do all this just to get him in there. I lured him with some workstations and his friends and all that stuff. And I don't know if it's a change, but when you like hold shift and try to push up against a villager, if they want to wander in an opposite direction, they actually overpower you and push you backwards. And he keeps doing that. I actually put blocks there because of that. But he just gets pushed onto the track and not in the minecart. And then you can just walk over the track like it's not even there. So this system doesn't work anymore. Or maybe it has to be on his head level and not his foot level. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong. I just know that pistons used to push them right into the minecart. And it's just not doing it. If I can get that minecart, I might be able to run into him from the other way. Yeah, this whole system is failing for some reason. Now I can't get the minecart. Just don't want to let him out again, because he always keeps running over to those mountains over there for no reason. But yeah, I'm not sure why the piston loading system doesn't work anymore. We're still in 1.15.1. The server hasn't updated yet. I'm not sure when Bravos is going to update to 15.2. If he will. I mean, I don't know. He's kind of busy and moving or whatever right now. I can't get him to stay on there either. No. And there he goes. Not sure. Like, a lot of times I even pushed the minecart straight into it and it bounced off him. I don't know what it is, but villagers don't like minecarts really. I mean, they get in them, but it's not reliable. But yeah, we got 3 of them now, so I'm gonna meet you over there and hopefully get this done with. Not gonna probably get the zombie this episode unless I get a lot luckier, but hopefully we get everything else. Well, that was unfortunate. I just had a villager bounce back and run right through me. So at least one of them I'm going to have to go get, but I'm not going to run all the way back again. I'm going to get a cart out of here before I do that. But if I can get this started and get a couple of the villagers up there, and that's almost nighttime. But yeah, let's make sure the other 2 made it here. So yeah, they are on the powered rail, so that's why they stopped. But the other guys, not so much. And this is just the random villager that ran away before. But we got 3 villagers, more or less here. The other ones are in my unloaded chunks of my base. I'm not too worried. Now we got to get them up. That's gonna be an issue. We need soul sand and water, and they're gonna go all the way up. You have soul sand. And we have water, and I brought a bunch of kelp to help grow it. I'm not sure if I have enough blocks at the moment. Let's see where we want this. Let's put it right here, I guess. Is that a good spot? Maybe. No, but it'll stop that water from being a problem. And let's stop this one. Oops, I broke it. Oh well. So the villager pod's right there. In fact, I'm going to make this easy on myself. I'm going to start from the top and work down. That way the villagers don't have to move as much. And hopefully none of them get killed in the process, because I really don't want to deal with that. I don't know what's wrong with the minecart loading, but I was just having no luck. Okay. Out here should be fine. So we will do this. And another good part about not getting the zombie. Oh! And I just got rid of the water. But luckily the respawn's right here. But anyways, like I was trying to say, trying to find some good things out of all this trouble of the episode. One of the good things is the villagers won't accidentally get scared and possibly panic in the wrong direction. My random junk. Yeah, projectile projection on your boots does not do much for falls. And that guy is just bouncing back and forth. Oh my god, I can't believe he's going. I don't understand why he's coming. Oh, he hits the wall and bounces back maybe? I don't know. Because the powered rails aren't powered, so he shouldn't come back. I'm going to hope I can catch him. Oh wow, another one. Oh, I see. The villagers slowly move in their box and they get off the rail, I guess. I don't know. That is very odd though. Well, more trouble for my wonderful day, right? But anyways, back to what I was trying to do. Build down. Get these villagers out of here. Oh! Oh, come on. Okay. Time skip.